So should you consider getting into development? It's getting tough out there for value add deals. The inventory is slim for finding value add deals at the right prices where you can get in there, add value through renovations, operational efficiencies, increase income, increase rents, and to increase income so that you can add value to that property. They're getting harder and harder to find. It's getting very difficult all across the country. Cap rates are compressed. There's a lot of competition for the value add assets. So a lot of people are switching to the core plus strategy where you buy properties that are somewhat stabilized, a little bit more stabilized. And it's more of a long-term debt reduction play, principal pay down play where, it's more long-term. Your IRRs are going to be lower in that scenario. So what's the next best thing? Development, infill development, adaptive reuse, and ground up. Those can be some great projects. They are very lucrative. Your IRRs are definitely double digits. Sometimes you can get into the 30s on some of those projects and better for your returns. So hitting the double digit returns are not difficult when you're doing ground up, adaptive reuse, and or complete renovation type projects. So how do you do that? How do you go about it? How do you find those deals? So obviously you got to look at vacant land. You want to make sure it's an area that's already zoned so you don't have to go through the rezoning process. That can be time consuming. Different areas are more time consuming than others. Some areas are easier than others. So first thing you want to do is make sure that the city, municipality, county, whatever it is development friendly, that they are an easy system to navigate. So you want to check that process first and foremost, make sure that they are development friendly, that they're pro-development, and that they understand the need for the housing that you're looking to provide, and also that the zoning is in place or that they're going to be on board to help you get it rezoned. A lot of times existing buildings that you're going to do an adaptive reuse type product on, you can get a lot of support from the city and the community if there's a building that's been vacant or that's out of use, and you're going to come in and turn it into something that generates housing, generates traffic and population. Maybe do a mixed use. Those are great projects. Maybe do a little infill where you tear something down, redevelop, things like that. So check the environment and the climate. Make sure that you are, the population is on board with what you're doing. The last thing you want to do is go in and fight a bunch of battles with the city and the town and the population that live around the project where you're going to be developing. You want to make sure that the community is on board. You're always going to have some naysayers. You're always going to have some people that are anti-development, and anti-progress, which is just part of the being in the business of being a developer. But it's a great space to be in. There's some great returns that can be made out there right now. And if you find a project, whether it's an infill redevelopment or a building that you can convert, those are obviously quicker and easier than the complete ground up projects. So if you can find adaptive reuse, that is going to be the quickest path to getting units online. Ground up's going to take you a little bit longer depending on the area and the type of site work you have to deal with, but it is a great space. So look into development, think about it, educate yourself on it. There's some good returns there, good opportunity there, and there's land is more abundant in most areas right now than trying to find a value add deal.